Not that you would care anyway.
Damn.
That one wasn't even funny. We're losing at the end. No, but seriously, you guys have all been great. Like, can we get one more round of applause? It has just been totally worth sitting there for 4 hours. Although I have to say, my ass hurts more than that time I hooked up with Sarah. I know you guys are expecting me to take a lot of shots at Sarah, but I really just don't know how you mock someone who talks about how they woke up with jizz in their eye, like, oh, it's a Tuesday. On a tape they're making for their mother. And actually, Dr. Mark, too, by the way, another round of applause for Dr. Mark. Dr. Mark. Every time I call a teacher doctor, I feel like a fucking moron. Like someone's gonna look at me and be like, okay there, buddy. It's like nodding your head at a lawyer and going, stewardess. I mean, if teachers wanted to be called doctor, they could have just studied something useful. Because seriously, all I have learned in school, is how to get really, really good at reading. I can read anything now. I'm like the Tiger Woods of reading. Without all the sex, I guess. Because the thing about reading is it is literally the most useless thing you can do. It is actually lower than golf. I mean, when have you ever been in a job interview and the guy looks at you and goes, so, can you read? I mean, no one in history has ever been like, it's okay, ma'am, I can read. That's why, personally, I've always believed we should let women read. Right? Okay, so I spent a long time debating whether I wanted to even do this next bit at all, because it's come up a lot of times in class, and I know everyone's got some really strong opinions, and it's really emotional and very controversial, but you know what, comedians live on the edge, so I'm not going to shy away, okay? I just want to warn you, this next bit is going to be about my beard. Now, I only grew this thing like 5 months ago, so it's still pretty new to me, but here's one thing I've noticed. Every guy I know, without fail, when they see the beard, they go, damn man, that's an awesome beard. I wish I could grow a beard like that, that's an awesome beard. And I see why they're jealous, I do, because let me tell you what every girl I know says when she sees this. It's basically, you, Alec, shave that thing. Oh my god, you look like a strangely pretentious homeless guy. Are you worried that future employers will not know that you're a highly qualified job? I mean, that thing just makes me want to circumcise your nose. So I went to the Vagina Monologues when they were doing them. That was a really great show. Yeah, those girls were amazing. As soon as that show started, I understood like a little better what it's like to have a vagina. I did, because I was really worried because I was late. But as the show kept going, I started thinking, how come, whenever the question is, hey, can women do this thing? The answer is, yeah, obviously. Women are exactly like men, only they stab each other with words instead of swords. But then when the question is it hard being a woman? Suddenly no man has ever felt pain before. And all of history is just blowjabs and free money. I mean, being a guy is not as easy as you all seem to think it is. I mean, I have plenty of issues with my dick, and I'm not really supposed to talk about them either. I mean, all a guy is allowed to say about his dick is, yeah, I love little Alec. Okay, then why do I try to strangle him every night? Now, I got to know my dick the same way pretty much everyone else does. I was about 10, and I looked down at the little guy and I was like, I hear you're supposed to do something really, really cool. Now tell me what it is or I'll grab you and yank out your loose skin till you dig it. And that worked pretty well for a while. But eventually, I needed some porn. And that got a little sticky. My parents knew exactly what I would do with a computer in my bedroom. So they made me use the one in the living room.
Oh.
They thought that would stop. All that meant was that I had to be extremely quiet and discreet. Which is very tough with 10 gallons of dopamine flooding your brain. So this is what my first few hundred orgasms looked like. Sexually repressed. I mean, you couldn't tell my O-face apart from my watching Deal or No Deal. Oh, is that the right case? Is that the right case? Yeah. But I have a long and storied history of hiding my dick from people. Which I realize is not something I'm supposed to expect like a prize for. Part of the deal, Alec. But no, because even before I was masturbating in my parents' living room, I used to wet my pants till I was 8 years old. That's a long time to be alive without figuring out how to put urine in a toilet. 8 years I had, couldn't figure it out. In 8 years, George Bush figured out how to put an entire economy in the toilet. So I get why kids tease me, I do. A lot of people don't, they're like, oh, kids are mean. Kids are so mean. Bullshit. People are mean. Kids are adorable. How have you ever heard about a class of cute little 5th graders, you know, they're working on an art project and they run out of construction paper, so they bomb kindergarten. They storm in there, line everyone up single file, execute them, and turn the cubbies into a mass grave. On fire and salt the vegetable patch so nothing ever grows again. Like one guy behind with a sock puppet as the teacher. No, kids are fine. People just suck. At all ages, people suck. I mean, that's really why I've always kind of tried to just avoid people whenever I can. But you can't avoid the weird kids. Find you. I'd be off sitting up all alone, minding my own business, and one of these little, weird kids, everyone else would make fun of them, and they'd be all sad, and so they'd mope on over to me, and I'd at least be nice to them because, good people. And they'd always smile, they'd get this big smile on their face, and they'd go, "Hey everybody, Alec peed his pants!" No, there's no loyalty there. There's no honor among the nerds. Nerds are nerds because they think these strange, obnoxiously specific things are like, and so every nerd sees himself as this really cool guy who's just kind of awkward, and that's why he doesn't have many friends. Look, if you don't have many friends, it's because not many people like you. I mean, if you could, you'd do stuff with people, but you've really only found about 5, maybe 6 people who can tolerate you on a daily basis. I know how it works. So, my whole life, I've always kind of wondered, what was it? Why couldn't I just pee in the toilet like everyone else did? I mean, it's a very popular thing in our culture. Everyone else has figured it out. I couldn't do it. And I couldn't, I wanted to know what it was, and eventually I realized, I just didn't care. Fuck them, haters gonna hate, I walk my own road. Slowly, because I have diaper rash.
Oh, sweetie.
God damn, I have no idea what comes next. Let's cheat for a second here. Oh yeah, you know what?